Dying to Live Again. Written by D.M. Raver. Narrated by D. Gaunt. As the last remnants of life leave my body, my mind returns to the yogi woman, to the market, to the pool, to the start of this sad tale. So many people pass by here each day. Hundreds, thousands. There's so many people in the city that someone could spend their whole life here and never be noticed. Many people come to the market, where we run a small outdoor booth under an overhang of a 2-story building. Our apartments are upstairs. Dyed fabrics flap in the breeze, one of our best-selling wares besides the beaded jewelry boxes. They are all commercially made, imported from India, but they are popular with the tourists and the locals. The market is the perfect place to hide. I never spend too much time with one customer, and the draped scarves and shawls offer some privacy from other vendors. Da appears, a handful of cut red vanda flowers, and his thoughtful smile lighting his golden brown face. He ties the flowers so they swing upside down in the breeze. For my Yoruna, he kisses me on the cheek. I try to return his joy. It is mid-morning, and so far the day has been good. How about some spinach and lentils? He offers and ducks beneath the back Kashmiri shawls. Soon he returns with the salad and fresh squeezed carrot and fruit juice. Not that it matters, I comment as I eat his prescribed healthy snack. I could eat potato chips and Coke, and it wouldn't change anything. Da gives me a paternal, scolding look, but he doesn't comment. His interventions have helped prolong the good each day, but have done little to improve my dark thoughts. Carrying my straw mat under my arm, I reach the renovated warehouse a few blocks to the east of the market. A yogi meets here several times throughout the day, teaching sessions of various skill levels. She must be in her late 70s, but she is still fit and healthy, her long gray hair always tied back, and her bright eyes piercing like the sun through a foggy sky. She is a master of spirit and body. Young men and women of the neighborhood had cleaned out the first story of an abandoned warehouse and fashioned it with open air and natural light, and a layer of softwood planks atop the concrete. The master yogi stands at the edge of the large open room. She is beautiful, even at her age, which is another reason why so many gather here for her sessions. I sit at the back, pulling the scarf near my face. I unroll my mat and join the light yoga session, the crowd of 30 or more expertly following the yogi's calm, spoken directions. I ease myself into a head-to-knee forward bend. The stiffness in my back and legs slowly loosens as I relax into the stretch. Be aware of your breath. The yogi's voice drifts over the group. Don't let your senses be consumed by what you see or hear. I let go of my anxiousness and allow the yogi to guide my body to complete relaxation. Expand your consciousness to everything present in the moment. Finding myself in a Savansa pose, I realize I've stayed too long. I pull the scarf over my face, roll up my mat, and quietly leave. On my way back to the market, I take a detour through the tourist section. A few blocks from the beach, many vacationers flock here like flamingos to the mudflats of the Ran. I take a route through some community pools. The water glistens such a soft, perfect blue, glimmering with the full light of the sun. The cool, clear water calls to me. I stand near the edge, staring at my rippling, distorted reflection. In the prime of my life, my body is firm, full, and soft in all the right places. I pull off my scarf, revealing my sleek black hair. My unflawed skin shines with the light sweat. Laughter pulls me from my reprieve. 2 women lounge at the end of the pool, sunbathing in bikinis and expensive sunglasses. They joke and laugh again, and I suspect it's at my expense. I must be an amusing sight, fully dressed in my anarkali dress and leaning over the pool to stare at my reflection. Their shrill laughter gnaws at me like rats. I'm hungry, but mostly jealous. Jealous that they can spend hours of their day lounging around, exposed, carefree. I turn to leave. With a jerk, my foot catches something hard and concrete. A panicked moment, I try to keep my balance. But I fall, clenching my eyes shut as if it would prevent injury. My head connects with the sidewalk, and the impact jars my thoughts. I'm surrounded by something cool, blue, clear. It is roaring, but silent. So peaceful, it holds my breath. My breath. I'm not breathing, but I don't care. Shafts of golden sunlight sparkle through the crystal blue, getting darker, turning purple, then black. The silhouette of a form leans over me. "Amy, doctor," a man's voice says, muffled. It is Da. I try to speak to him, but I can't breathe. I feel him lift me in his arms. I should be frightened. I should be relieved, but I'm disconnected from my body. It doesn't feel real, like I look on someone else's dream. Darkness returns. I open my eyes to my Star of India mosaic quilt. Closing them again a long moment, I feel a rush in my head. After I sense I can stand it, my gaze focuses on my surroundings. Da has brought me home. He has rescued me, again. I hear him in the kitchen. I decide to lay still, gently testing all parts of my body to check for injury. Nothing hurts, not even the back of my head where I hit the pavement. It was too real to have just been a dream, which means that a day has passed. Da enters my room with a steaming plate of stir-fried squash and zucchini. My stomach rumbles loud enough to hear it. Da sets the plate on the nightstand and leans over me. He wraps his hands on the sides of my head and places his forehead against mine. "You were asleep for so long, I was worried you wouldn't wake."